Okay, well, prior to starting the Manatech products, and in particular Ambitose was the first thing I started on, I had, headaches and not the run-of-the-mill type, but ones, with the visual disturbances, vomiting and really extreme pain. And I'd been suffering from those since I was a kid. So I would wake up vomiting during the night and, mum and dad would come in there. And, I remember coming home from school and dad would pick me up and we'd go via the doctors and get a morphine or or whatever. It was that bad. I was so bad for 3 days when I had them. Couldn't eat, and look, it was just awful. And they plagued me. Oh, that was probably my early teens, and they plagued me all the time until after high school. I think I was free of them for a couple of years, 2 years or whatever. And then they came back, and I'd have at least one or two a month. And it just affects everything. I mean, I remember being on a school excursion one time and, you see your vision going and you go, oh no, here it comes again. And then you're vomiting and it's so embarrassing, So, that's as a kid. And once I was older, it affected every time I seemed to have something important on, I'd get one, we'd have people for dinner and I'd prepare all day and then I'd go to the door and I could see half of them, and geez. So then I'd go to bed and, my partner would do the dinner for everyone. So it was so affecting my life. It really was. The fear of, will I be okay for this event or, again, we have enough stress in our lives that we don't need to add something else. And like you said, these things don't cure anything, but we're not meant to get those sorts of things, So when I heard about them because of my daughter, mum told me about Ambitose because she was very ill. And what she told me just made sense. You need these things to code ourselves, to be able to for ourselves to talk to each other. She said it's like the operating system of the computer. And if you don't have that operating system, in my day it was DOS or whatever, then it doesn't matter what packages you put on that computer, they don't work. So I understood that. That was really simple for me. And I thought, yeah, that makes sense. And we're only getting two. Okay, that makes sense too, because I'm not a great eater. I didn't exactly have a great diet. And started. I don't even know the date I started. I didn't think they were going to be significant because nothing I'd ever done before had done anything for it. I'd still got other things wrong with me too. I was a nurse and I think I was the unhealthiest I'd ever been when I was nursing. And I really didn't think it was going to be significant. But anyway, I started and I had a lunch. I still remember it to this day. I only worked 2 to 3 days at that time because I was married, and we'd organised a lunch with my neighbours, and that vision thing came and I went, oh no. So took some Ambitose, and then the vision you can see again, and before the headache comes, I took the kids to school and came back and just took more, took a whole heap of it actually, and then I was actually sick. But after doing that, I sort of got up and I had no headache, nothing. And I went to lunch, and that was the last headache I had for 2 years. And in that 2 years, I tried losing weight, and so I was taking some stuff that wasn't allowing your body to absorb everything. So I think that was what happened. Your hair gets dry. And then I actually didn't take the Ambitose on the weekend for one reason or another. I don't even know why. And on the Monday, here comes this vision again. We're at basketball, and oh no. So I went home, took some, and it really wasn't that bad. But then I rang the company and asked them to send somebody to come talk to me about it. And, the science made sense. I'm a nurse. I work in a pharmaceutical company now in research. So I saw that, and you just, couldn't stop me talking about it. So I tell people about it, and I just want people to be free of these sorts of things as I am, And it's not only that, it's helped everything else that I've had in the past. So I don't take any medicines now for anything. And, people say I don't look as old as I am. And all I can put that down to is I'm probably one of Manatech's best customers. I take a lot of products, and I take whatever it is. And, I just thank God that, I found out about them and someone cared enough to share with me about it. Otherwise, you know, no one seemed to approach me. She was the only one. Maybe I was on people's chicken lists. Who knows? But that's my story.
So would you say, Sharon, that it's a good idea for people to approach people and let them know that there could be help for them? Now, they don't need to say, do they? They don't need to say, hey, this will cure, this will heal, this will, or make up any story.
No.
They don't need to do that.
No.
They just need to be real and be a friend, right?
Yep. Absolutely. Just, you know, you see a problem, you see a need, all you can, you know, is offer them something. It helped me, it may help you, you know, and 9 times out of 10 it does. You know, I've got people that tell me all the time how it's helping them. So, you know, I'm so glad that it came across my path. Yep, so glad, because I don't worry about that. Oh, sorry, and I don't get them anymore. So, you know, I think I would have had 4 in 16 years, you know, and that's nothing. So, yeah, I don't miss a day.
Wonderful.
Thanks, James.
Thanks, Sharon.